Dearest love, I watched and I laughed so hard that my chest hurt because these two guys that were running like crazy in front of everyone else in that race, when there were still a lot of rounds to go, they ran off the field. I laughed at them because they had been showing off but did not have the stamina to get to the end. Then my father looked at me laughing and asked why I was laughing, and I explained with diagrams and charts and philosophical statements of how great a failure these people were. He shook his head and said, "You should be laughing at yourself, for it is ignorance that makes you see them as failures. They are employed as pace setters. They run fast ahead of the rest to push them to reach for world records. They are not employed to win the race. They are only to set the pace for the rest. Sometimes you need to understand the reason why before you judge, and then you will not laugh so hard at what might be your own ignorance." From my ignorance that day, I tried to find the meaning behind everything before I opened my big wide mouth to judge or laugh at others. Do you know the pig is dirty only when you consider it as a man? As a pig, the one that can wallow in the mud well to cover all parts of their bodies are the ones who can keep cool in the hot days and also be free from parasites. I bet you didn't know that. But a man that dirties himself would rather end up having a lot of parasites and getting sick. In this sense, maybe you may call me a fool and an enemy because you judge me as one of the people of the world. But the truth is, I am not one of them. I only look like a fool because I belong to the world up above, where I live by the command of, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But now I tell you, do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, let him slap your left cheek too. And if someone takes you to court to sue you for your shirt, let him have your coat as well. And if one of the occupation troops forces you to carry his pack 1 mile, carry it 2 miles. When someone asks you for something, give it to him. When someone wants to borrow something, lend it to him. You have heard that it was said, love your friends, hate your enemies. But now I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may become the children of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun to shine on bad and good people alike, and gives rain to those who do good and to those who do evil. Why should God reward you if you love only the people who love you? Even the tax collectors do that. And if you speak only to your friends, have you done anything out of the ordinary? Even the pagans do that. You must be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew chapter 5, verse 38 to 48. Before you judge me, know what I have been called for, and know the standard by which I am measured. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.